Here's an interesting shot out of Houston, Texas. Just dropped off my coils in that line, and now I'm driving 10 miles to pick up some more coils. Heading to Arkansas. I'm not sure how well this will turn out. It's dark. But I'm at a Love's off of US 59 in Texas. I think it's exit 3129. But I am parked there on the right, and I think I lucked out in the sense that I've got some safe space on my right because of the oversized load is taking up 2 lanes, which works out great for my passenger side. The only thing I have to worry about is my driver's side. And I might actually be able to see, yeah, hold on here. I can actually see something because they have lights back here. I've got 7 coils on skids on my truck. And they range from, I have one coil that's 9,000 pounds, and the smallest coil is 2,000 pounds. So they're different sizes. And it took 2 tarps to cover this product, but that's fine. It's 40,157 pounds, I believe. And so far it's been good. I've had to use every single chain that I've got, and I even had to use straps for trip straps. Let's see, what else can I tell you? So you can see I've kind of moved into this whole double bungee. You know, I used to just pull one bungee down and tie it to the rail, but I'm kind of liking this whole one bungee. Each D-ring has 2 bungees on it in an effort to stop, you know, excess flapping and whatnot. So it's all good. Let's see what the back looks like. Everything stayed in place. On top I have lumber, because these are, I guess you'd call eye to the sky coils on skids. So we put lumber, our dunnage, we take those products, and it's hard to see from here. You can kind of see the peak that it forms on top in order to shed rain. So in the center of the coils there's no water collecting, but I'm driving through Texas and Arkansas. This delivers in Arkansas, so the odds of me even seeing rain are pretty small. But that's kind of it for today. I got stuck in traffic for 1 hour. Where was I at? It must have been north of Lufkin, Texas. And there's a big old bug. I think that's a crane fly. Oh yeah. We used to call those mosquito eaters in Washington State, where I'm from. I don't mind them because they're only alive for a little while, and they don't bite, so I don't worry about them. I mean, they can kind of be a nuisance if they're flying around your face, but yeah, stuck in traffic for an hour. I mean, I parked the truck on the road and actually got a half-hour break sitting on the road waiting for traffic to move. And the funny thing is that we were all heading towards a highway. What was it, 209, 219? I can't remember which one. But at the end of the road, everybody was merging to the left to get in the turn lane to get on the highway. So, and they had the rest of the lanes blocked I was traveling north. All the lanes were blocked once you got past that highway. But there was there was signage right when you got up to it. So, I mean, we all have CBs, so we're all, you know, everybody's telling everybody where they need to be, but they did a poor job of directing traffic, because heading north there was over 4 miles of backup traffic, and on the other lanes there was no backup. And it led me to believe that, you know, if they were a little bit more courteous, I mean, even the the non-truck drivers were just sitting there in traffic like, why are we stuck here? If they would have, instead of relying on a light, a turning lane light, to get the flow of traffic going, which is all they did, so that's why it took over an hour to get anywhere. If they would have actually foregone the light and actually directed traffic so you could have gotten more than 5 or 6 cars at a time through the light, I mean, it would have been much better than what was going on. Because when I finally got up to the light, I could see on the opposite side, the traffic traveling south, that their backup was like 4 car lengths. You know, typical what you'd see at a light, you know, as far as traffic that backs up at a light. Whereas on my side, I can look in my side mirrors and it's like I couldn't see the end of the traffic because it was over 4 miles long. And I'm like, sometimes you wonder, where does common sense go? I don't know, right out the window. Because there was a guy with a flag out there, but I don't know what he was necessarily doing. And they may not even legally be allowed to direct traffic in the way that I'm describing. But this is Texas, so I would think that it would be something that would be allowed, overlooked by police. I don't know. They could have definitely brought somebody in. Maybe they weren't aware, you know, just not aware of how extensive the backup was, but it was rather ridiculous. So I'm parked here at this Love's when I planned on being 1 hour further up the road in Texarkana. I am, you know, an hour south of Texarkana right now. That's it for today. Not much else to do. In case I always forget, in the comment section, the video description, leave comments if you want. That's cool. Give me a thumbs up. Really helps out the channel. You know what really helps out the channel is when you apply to Maverick Transportation, giving my name as a referral. That really helps the channel. I also have a new, if it hasn't been figured out already, I only mentioned it like a couple times, but I have a new Facebook page that I'm just trying to create outlets to where people have the ability to ask questions, and because trying to ask a question through YouTube sometimes is very difficult when you're trying to send a private message. That is, making a comment, that's pretty easy, but they do have a private message system on YouTube, but they keep switching things up, and it's not really intuitive on how to get to a place where you can send me a private message through YouTube. So down below is a Facebook page that I made for what I do. And this way, if you have questions, you have the ability to post on Facebook, or you can send a private message through Facebook, which is really easy to do. And I believe my email is also in the video description, so if you haven't, that was my phone telling me it's about ready to die. If you have a question you want to ask via email, my email is listed below, so feel free to use any of those avenues to get in touch. I do utilize the Twitter sphere, but it's mainly just as an announcement for when videos are posted. I really don't check that in an effort to answer stuff on there every once in a while. But anyway, hope everybody has a good night. I am going to sleep well. That truck just stopped and asked me for directions as I was filming, and the camera fell out of my hand and off the steering wheel and hit the ground, so I'm starting over. It's March 16th. It is 12:25. I'm in the middle of a 30-minute break because I just
You have 1 hour and 12 minutes of remain.
Every time I touch a button, something's talking to me. I'm in eastern Arkansas. I just delivered behind me. I'm trying to do this slowly. I don't want to make anybody seasick. You know, I hear the comments. That building right there in the side mirror, they took my 7 coils, and unloaded them. A lot of Arkansas is flat. There is some hilly area, but this is like the uber flat area of Arkansas. I think they grow a lot of rice here and other grains, but it's the near Tennessee / Missouri and Illinois area. So I just got my next load assignment. I'm picking up in Armorel, Arkansas, getting some steel I-beams most likely. And it takes it to Greencastle, Pennsylvania. This is Thursday. It doesn't deliver until the 20th, so that means it's Thursday today. But it doesn't pick up until 5, so I will get home tomorrow sometime and leave on Sunday again. I'm hoping the weather is warmer, because I've been dying to clean out my garage, and every time I get home, it's like 70 degrees while I'm driving there, and then when I get home, the next morning when I wake up, it's 32 degrees and snow's on the ground. I'm like, what is the deal? My weekends are supposed to be the nice weather, and then during the week can be the crappy weather. Anyway, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm getting steel I-beams, and I may have to park there. It depends on how quickly they can load me. I do have 6 hours left on my driving clock. So, if it all goes well, I might get home today, which would be ideal, because I've been dying for a couple days off. This lifestyle of driving and then sleeping and driving and sleeping, because that's all you have really time to do is drive, sit, get in the back for a couple hours, maybe watch a show or two, and then go to sleep. So when you get 2 hours to yourself every day, when you're done what I would call working, and before you go to sleep, because I make sure I get at least 8 hours, it can get rather monotonous. And after doing this for over 2 years now, I'm starting to be like, wow, I'm very used to the lifestyle, but I'm grateful for the modern technologies I have that keep me entertained during the times I am not working, because otherwise I would go nuts and have to find another job. So I have DirecTV through my phone for free. Well, not free. It doesn't use data, so I can watch all the TV I want without worrying about running out of data. And I got a satellite radio. It's all down below in the video description, stuff in my truck, if you're looking for what I'm using. Yeah, so that's about it for now. I'm going to eat some food and then finish up my 30-minute break and then drive to my appointment, which isn't until 5 o'clock, and it's 1:30 right now. It's an hour and a half to get there, so I'm going to be a little bit early. Maybe they have been known to take me early before. We'll see. We shall see.